poem that I have chosen is called Shades of Anger by a Canadian-Palestinian writer called Rafif Ziada. The reason I chose this poem is for two reasons. The first is why it was written in the first place. Rafif went to a university where they did a role-play activity and divided the students up into two groups, Palestinians and Israeli soldiers. And of course, Rafif went with the Palestinians. And then a man came up to her from the Israeli side group. He kicked her in the guts and screamed, "I hope you get raped before you make those terrorist children of yours." She didn't know what to say and she didn't know what to do. And so, after that, she wrote this poem in response to that man in specific. I loved how powerful the poem was, and so I decided to show it to my parents. And the second reason I chose this poem is because after they watched it, they both teared up. And at that moment, this poem to me represents all the tears that were shed by all Palestinians, including my family and I. اسمحوا لي أتكلم بلساني العربي قبل أن يحتلوا لغتي أيضا. Allow me to speak my Arab tongue before they occupy my language as well. Allow me to speak my mother tongue before they colonize her memory as well. I am an Arab woman of color, and we come in all shades of anger. All my grandfather ever wanted to do was wake up at dawn and watch my grandmother kneel and pray in a village hidden between Yafa and Haifa. My mother was born under an olive tree on a soil they say is no longer mine, but I will cross their barriers, their checkpoints, and their damn apartheid walls and return to my homeland. I am an Arab woman of color, and we come in all shades of anger. And did you hear my sister screaming yesterday as she gave birth at a checkpoint with Israeli soldiers looking between her legs for their next demographic threat? Called her baby girl Janine. And did you hear Amnimona screaming behind their prison bars as they tear-gassed her cell? We are returning to Palestine. I am an Arab woman of color, and we come in all shades of anger. Now you tell me this. This woman inside of me will only bring you your next terrorist, beard-wearing, gun-waving, towel-head sand nigger. You tell me I send my children out to die, but those are your copters and your F-16s in our skies. And let's talk about this terrorism business for a second. Wasn't it the CIA who killed Zalande and Lumumba? And who chained Osama in the first place? My grandparents didn't run around like clowns with white capes and white hoods on their heads lynching black people. I am an Arab woman of color, and we come in all shades of anger. Now, who is that brown woman screaming in demonstration? Sorry, should I not scream? I forgot to be your every Orientalist dream. Genie in a bottle, belly dancer, harem woman, soft-spoken Arab woman. Yes, master. No, master. Thank you for your peanut butter sandwiches raining down on us from your F-16s, master. Yes, my liberators are here to kill my children and call them collateral damage. I am an Arab woman of color, and we come in all shades of anger. Now let me tell you this. This woman side of me will only bring you your next rebel. She'll have a rock in one hand and a Palestinian flag in the other. I am an Arab woman of color. Beware, beware my anger.